Namaste and welcome back to my channel Samskara by Nishita. First of all, thank you so much for showering all the love and blessings on my last video. I really appreciate and I'm really grateful for each one of you for doing the same. I hope आप यही प्यार मेरे चैनल पे बरसाते रहेंगे. Now today we start with the first video, Ashtanga style Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā A and B. अब मेरी वीडियोस बनाने का मोटिव ये है कि अगर आप योगा अभ्यास करते हैं तो इन वीडियोस को देख के आप अपनी टेक्निक्स इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं या अगर कोई मिस्टेक है तो उसको रेक्टिफाई कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि अभ्यास करने का मोटिव ये है कि हमें लॉन्ग टर्म बेनिफिट्स मिले और हम इंजरी से बहुत ही दूर रहें. सो आई होप कि ये वीडियोस आप अपनी फैमिली और फ्रेंड्स के साथ शेयर करें जो योगा प्रैक्टिस करते हैं या जिन्हें स्टार्ट करनी चाहिए और जो करेक्ट अलाइनमेंट और टेक्निक्स के साथ करें. सो लेट्स डाइव इन. Let's learn how to do Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā A and B Ashtanga style. So we start at the edge of the mat, kneecaps pulled up, shoulders relaxed, back straight, fingers pointing down. Focus your head in a straight line, focus on a point in front of you. Take a deep breath in and out. From here, ekam, inhale, get the right leg back, hands by your side in a large stance. अब आप large stance measure कैसे करेंगे? आपने अपने हाथ straight रखने हैं और यहाँ से एक wrist से straight line draw करेंगे, वो आपका large stance है. Now from here, the way, turn the right feet out, bend the right knee, keep the right palm down and left arm up. Now make sure your wrist, your hip, your leg are in one line. Your ankles are not going forward. They are back. And this is the state of the pose. Now trini, inhale, come up. Exhale. You'll do the same on the opposite side. Chatwari, this is the state of the pose. Pancha, inhale, come back. Now we'll go into Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā from here. So, from here, you're going to twist your right feet and get the left feet 45-degree in because it's a square hip asana. Now from here, you're going to lift your left hand, twist from the navel and keep the left hand down. And this is the state of the pose. The count is Dve. Now Trini, inhale, come up. Chatwari, you'll do the same on the opposite side. Focus on your breath, on your drishti. Pancha, inhale, come back and samasthiti. Now we are going to go one by one in the alignment. So we start with the Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā A. So first, it is a large stance asana. And how do you measure? From the wrist and down. Second, it is a open hip asana. So make sure when you go down, your hips are not twisting or tilting in. Your hip and your chest are open. Now make sure your back leg is not turned in or out. It is 90 degrees. Now if you're a beginner, that can be a little tricky. So you can get your feet 5 degrees in and can do the same. Now second thing, most important, generally the knees come forward ahead of the feet. So you have to make sure your knees and your ankle are in one line. You are making a perfect 90 degree. Now coming to Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā B. Now this is also a large stance asana. Now we twist the feet. Now the back feet is 45 degree. Now it's not an open hip asana, it's a square hip asana. So you twist your hip. Now again we bend the knee. We have to keep in mind the same thing, your ankle and your knee are in one line. Now from here you're twisting from the navel. Keep your hand down and opposite hand up. Now point that you have to make sure the feet is not up. While you get into the asana, you're not lifting your feet up. You're placing the feet firmly on the ground. Now second, when you're in the asana, make sure your wrist and your shoulders are in one line and your arms are parallel to the knee and your back leg and your arms are in straight line and you're twisting from the navel. Now you'll see some people have overextensions of knee. In that case, what you can do for both the asana, you can slightly bend the knee. So, for example, in the Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā A, you can keep a slight bend. The bend will be so slight that you cannot see from your eyes. So, very slight bend. And you'll do the same technique and asana. Now you'll say, if you're a beginner, we don't have good hamstring flexibility, what do we do? That's where we use our blocks, yoga blocks. Now I'll show you how we are going to use. Now if you see, there are 3 heights. So this is the maximum, this is the medium, this is the minimum. Now based on your flexibility, you can choose how you want to place the block. I'll show you with the medium height. So you'll keep the block behind your asanas, same, and there you go. Now as long as your technique is okay, it is absolutely fine to use a block. So you can decide which and how you want to use the block, which height you want to use and how you want to use the block. Now this is all about the alignment, this is all about the technique. Now there will always be contraindication of the asanas, who can do, who cannot do. Now since you see all the pressure is on the leg, so if you have any hip or any hamstring injury or any surgery, recently surgery, I said you avoid the asana because it puts a lot of pressure on your legs, on your hamstrings, on your ankles. If you have any ankle issue, avoid doing this asana. Also, if you're pregnant, when you're doing Utthita Pārsvakonāsanā B, twisting, avoid twisting too much, or do the asana under a yoga professional or an instructor. It is always good to have a professional help and advice while doing the asana if you have any injury or you're pregnant. So, share this video with your friends and family, and while doing the asana, make sure you're doing the correct technique and alignment so that we can get maximum benefit and avoid any injury. Namaste. Thank you for watching my video. अगर ये वीडियो आपको यूज़फुल लगी हो तो प्लीज़ लीव अ लाइक एंड अ कमेंट इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. अगर आपने सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया है मेरे चैनल को तो प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब संस्कारा बाय निशिता, और जल्दी मिलते विद द नेक्स्ट वीडियो. तब तक के लिए नमस्ते.